In the end, the naked truth about envy is this. It is a confession. Every backhanded compliment, every subtle dig, every joke, it is a signed admission of the other person's profound insecurity, their deep-seated inadequacy, and their own tragic lack of self-worth. It has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Your success is not an attack. It is simply a mirror, and they have shown you, quite clearly, that they cannot stand their own reflection. Instead of fearing envy, I want you to start using it as a compass. If people are envious of you, it means you are doing something right. It means you are growing. It means you are succeeding. It means you are on the right path. Do not, ever, shrink yourself to make small people comfortable. Do not dim your light to accommodate their darkness. Let their envy be the wind at your back, not the anchor at your feet. Keep climbing. This is the most insidious lie of all, because it sounds so reasonable, so fair, so modern. It's an illusion. It's a fantasy sold to you by a culture that wants to pretend men and women are identical spreadsheets. Marriage is not a business merger. It is not a balance sheet. It is a raw, biological, and psychological contract between two vastly different beings. You think 50-50 means you do half the dishes, she does half the laundry. You pay half the bills, she pays half the bills. That's what you think. You know what she hears? She hears 50-50. After you've already provided 100% of the safety, security, and masculine foundation. Her 50% starts after your 100% is already locked in. You're expected to be the rock, the provider, the leader, the protector, and also do 50% of the housework. You're expected to be strong, but also vulnerable, to lead, but also to follow. It's an impossible standard. Demanding a 50-50 split in a relationship that is, by its very nature, asymmetrical, is a formula for perpetual resentment. You will never feel it's fair, and she will never feel you're doing enough. You are not partners, you are a pair. You have different roles, different strengths, and different biological directives. Pretending otherwise is the first step toward failure. This phrase should be burned. It is the anthem of the castrated man. It is a recipe for absolute submission, and it is the single fastest way to make your wife despise you. You think this motto means being considerate, making small sacrifices, buying her flowers. What it actually means in practice is, your needs don't matter, your opinions are secondary. Your happiness is irrelevant as long as she isn't complaining. You become a professional pleaser, a conflict avoider, a man who walks on eggshells in his own home. You trade your backbone for a quiet evening. And here is the brutal biological truth. A woman cannot, will not, and biologically cannot respect a man she can control. She cannot desire a man she can walk all over. She may say she wants you to be more agreeable. She may say she wishes you wouldn't argue. But what her primal brain craves is a man with a spine, a man with a mission, a man who has boundaries, a man who will say no when no is the right answer, even if it upsets her in the moment. The more you sacrifice your own identity to make her happy, the more she will test you. She will push you. She will prod you, looking for the man she married. And when she finds only a jellyfish, a man who lives to serve her, the attraction dies. It doesn't just fade, it dies. A violent, sudden death, and it will never come back. Happy wife, happy life is a lie. The truth is, respected man, stable home. We just need to communicate more. How many times have you heard that? How many times have you found yourself in a 3-hour circular argument that solves nothing and leaves you both exhausted? Here is the lie. Men and women don't communicate the same way because they don't use language for the same purpose. When a man communicates, he is by and large transferring data. He is identifying a problem and proposing a solution. The car is making a noise. Problem. I will take it to the mechanic. Solution. The exchange is over. When a woman communicates, she is often not looking for a solution at all. She is gauging your emotional state. She is testing your leadership. She is venting her own feelings to see how you react. She says, I'm so overwhelmed at work. My boss is a nightmare. You, the man, hear a problem. So you go into fix-it mode. Update your resume. Report him to HR. Just quit. You don't need this stress. And you watch, confused, as she gets angrier. You failed the test. She wasn't looking for a solution. She was looking for a leader. She was looking for a man to be her calm, strong container, to listen, to not panic, and to say, "That sounds terrible, but I'm not worried. You've got this. We're fine." You tried to solve the surface problem when she was testing the foundational one. Are you still strong enough to handle my chaos? You cannot communicate your way out of a problem of attraction. You cannot talk her into respecting you. Stop trying to solve her words. Start understanding the test behind them. This is the comforting lie we tell ourselves. She loves me for who I am. It's a half-truth, and half-truths are more dangerous than lies. She did not marry you. She married the man you were, and the man she believed you would become. She married your ambition, your strength, your sense of humor, your stability, your status, your potential as a provider and a protector. She married the package that you represented. This is not cynical. This is biology. A woman's primal directive is survival and replication. She is wired to seek the best, most stable, highest value man she can secure. The problem comes when that man disappears. You get comfortable, you get lazy, you lose your job, you let yourself go physically, you lose your drive, you become weak, compliant, or bitter. And you are shocked when the woman who vowed to love you, for better or worse, suddenly starts looking at you with contempt. She didn't love you unconditionally. She loved you on the condition that you would continue to be the man she chose. When you stop being that man, in her mind, you broke the contract first. She didn't leave you. She left the stranger who replaced the man she married. Your value is not inherent. It must be maintained. The spark, the butterflies, the honeymoon phase. That feeling is not love. It is a chemical cocktail. It is a potent mix of dopamine, norepinephrine, and oxytocin, designed by nature for one purpose: to get two people to bond long enough to procreate. That's it. It's a biological trick, and it has a shelf life. This cocktail will fade. It must fade. No human being could survive in that heightened state of anxiety and obsession for 50 years. You would never get any work done. The lie is that when this feeling fades, something is wrong with the marriage, that you've fallen out of love, that you're no longer compatible. This is the lie that powers the entire divorce industry. Marriage is not the presence of that intoxicating spark. Marriage is the commitment you make for what comes after the spark is gone. It's supposed to be replaced by something deeper: trust, partnership, shared history, comfortable companionship. But we have raised generations on a diet of romantic comedies that tell them the spark is the only thing that matters. So when the high wears off, women, in particular, panic. They feel cheated. They feel empty. As we saw in the sample script, they go looking for that high again. They mistake the stability you've built for boredom. They mistake the comfort for a prison, and they will burn a perfectly good life to the ground just to feel that chemical rush one more time. The spark is not the goal. It's the ignition. The marriage is the engine. Don't be a fool who scraps the entire car because the new car's smell wore off. This is, without question, one of the most catastrophic lies a man can believe. A child does not bring you closer. A child is a hand grenade thrown directly into the middle of your relationship. Everything changes. Everything. Her body changes. Her hormones change. Her priorities change. The moment that child is born, a switch flips in her brain. Her primary, biological, non-negotiable directive shifts from you to that child. You are, in an instant, demoted. You are no longer her partner. You are her assistant. You are the support staff for Project Baby. Your needs are now at the bottom of the list. Your sleep, your time, your emotional well-being, all secondary. The physical intimacy you shared, gone, replaced by exhaustion, bodily fluids, and a touched-out woman who has nothing left to give at the end of the day. This is the single greatest stress test a marriage will ever endure. It breaks weak couples. It exposes every crack. It can create a new, different kind of bond, a bond of a shared mission. but it does not bring you closer in the romantic, intimate way you knew. It ends that chapter and forces you to start an entirely new, much less romantic book. Believing a baby will fix a broken relationship is like believing jumping off a cliff will fix a broken leg. This is the great, naive delusion of young men. She's not like other women. She'll always be this cool, easygoing, fun person. Brother, she will change. Biology guarantees it. The woman you marry at 25 is a completely different human being than the woman she will be at 35, 40, or 45. At 25, she is at the peak of her fertility and beauty. Her entire worldview is colored by the power this gives her. She is cooperative, agreeable, and fun because she is in mate acquisition mode. At 35, with 2 kids, that woman is gone. She is in mother mode. Her brain is rewired for security, stability, and risk aversion. She is no longer your girlfriend. She is the CEO of the family unit, and you are an employee. And at 40, as the sample script so brutally detailed, another panic sets in. The wall becomes visible. Her beauty, the currency she has traded on her entire life, begins to fade. Her identity collapses. She doesn't see a wise, mature woman in the mirror. She sees a stranger. She panics. And in that panic, she is capable of detonating her entire life, including your marriage, to prove to herself that she's still got it. She will change. The question is not if, the question is how. And you are a fool if you are not prepared for it. To have and to hold. From this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. Beautiful words, poetic, meaningful, and in the modern world, they are utterly and completely irrelevant. You think those vows are a binding contract? You think they are a shield? They are not. You, the man, see those vows as a sacred promise, an oath. Your word is your bond. In the modern legal system, those vows mean nothing. What is a contract is the marriage license, and that contract is governed by the family court system. A system that, in the vast majority of cases, is not on your side. When things go south, your vows will not protect your assets. Your vows will not guarantee you 50-50 custody of your children. Your vows will not stop you from paying alimony and child support for years, even if she is the one who broke the vows. She can break the promise, she can cheat, she can leave, and you will be the one who pays, financially, emotionally, and familiarly. Your vows are a statement of your honor. They are not a legal protection. The only thing that protects you is a clear, cold understanding of the legal system you are entering and a prenuptial agreement. Anything else is just hope, and hope is not a strategy. This is the deadliest lie of all, because it's the one you tell yourself. My wife is different. My girlfriend would never do that. We're special. We have a connection nobody else understands. This is pure, unadulterated ego. It's the special snowflake syndrome that makes you believe the fundamental laws of human nature and female psychology do not apply to you. She is like other women. She is a human being. She is a female. She is subject to the same biological programming, the same hormonal fluctuations, the same social pressures, and the same primal instincts as every other woman on the planet. Does she have a unique personality? Of course. But does she respond to strength and despise weakness? Yes. Is her primary motivation deep down security and survival? Yes. Is she capable of making catastrophic, emotionally driven decisions when she is in a state of panic, like the 40-year-old crisis? You bet your life she is. The moment you tell yourself she's not like the others, you have disarmed yourself. You have turned off your brain. You are no longer observing reality. You are living in a fantasy of your own creation. And that fantasy will make you blind to the red flags, right up until the moment she's walking out the door with your kids and half your bank account. This is the final, romantic lie that seals the coffin. There is one kind of love that comes close to unconditional. The love a good mother has for her child. The love a woman has for a man, her husband, is never unconditional. It is, by its very nature, deeply and profoundly conditional. She loves you on the condition that you are strong. She loves you on the condition that you provide security. She loves you on the condition that you are a leader, not a follower. She loves you on the condition that she respects you. She loves you on the condition that she is attracted to you. The second those conditions are no longer met, the love evaporates. She may care about you. She may not want to hurt you, but the love, the romantic, intimate, ride-or-die love you've built your life on, will be gone. Men are the ones capable of unconditional love. A man will often stay with a wife who gets sick, who gains 100 pounds, who ages, who no longer provides intimacy. He will stay because of his vow, because of his commitment. This is, by and large, a one-way street. When you fail to be the man she needs, her biology will give her 1,000 reasons why leaving you is the right thing to do. She'll find herself. She'll say she wasn't happy. She'll say you grew apart. But the truth is, a condition was broken.
So, what's the point of all this?
To be bitter? To hate women? To avoid marriage altogether? No, that's the coward's way out. The point of understanding these 10 brutal truths is not to become cynical. It's to become wise. The problem is not marriage itself. The problem is that you were given a false map. You were sent into a war zone armed with a bouquet of flowers and a book of poetry. Understanding these truths doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you a realist. It allows you to build a marriage on a foundation of rock, not sand. It means you understand that your strength, your mission, and your self-respect are not optional. They are the pillars of your relationship. It means you stop being a pleaser and start being a leader. It means you stop reacting to her words and start understanding her tests. It means you accept that love is conditional, and you wake up every single day and earn it. The fantasy is easy, the fantasy is comforting, and the fantasy will get you destroyed. The truth is hard, it's cold, but it's the only thing that will set you free, and it's the only thing that will give you a fighting chance to build something that actually lasts.